What is going on, my ninjas? Today we are going to be reviewing the Star Wars Black Series Boba Fett from the Book of Boba Fett. Now, normally I was going to skip on this figure because a $31 price tag for a deluxe figure, it just didn't seem worth it to me with the lack of accessories. But I got it in clearance for only like $24. So when I went to Target and I saw this was on clearance, I was like, you know what, I might as well, because I probably won't get another chance like this. So I got him for a cheaper price. So here's the front of the box. Star Wars Black Series Book of Boba Fett, Boba Fett. Next, here's the side of the box, looking cool. Some cool artwork. Here's the other side of the box with just Black Series. Here's the bottom of the box, here's the top. And here's the back of the box. And I'll give you some time to read it. You read it? Great, let's move on. So, moving on to details, let's look at that face sculpt. Does this look like Tamori Morrison? Or however you pronounce his name. I mean, it does kind of look like him. He is completely bald. He does, I don't know if the camera could pick this up, but he does have some scarring on his face. There's some scarring here and some scarring here, but it's very minimal. I can't believe I was going to get the SH Figuarts one that was like $80 or $100. But you know, this one is pretty good though. So we got a yellow shoulder pad here, some wrinkles under his armor. His armor, he repainted it during The Mandalorian Season 2. You could see this red thing here, which I think is his life support or something. A little sticker here, not sure what this is for. But you could still see some of the impact from a blaster bolt here. Here's the back where you're going to put in his jetpack. We'll get to that in a minute. Some sculpted wrinkles on his clothes, and here's his gauntlets. One for the rocket and one for the flamethrower, which he does not come with, unfortunately. But I guess if you have the Return of the Jedi Boba Fett, you could probably put the flamethrower effect on here, maybe. And this arm comes with nothing. It just comes with a tube and nothing to attach it to. So that's nice. Nothing. Although it's a pretty nice red though. His belt, a nice gold buckle all throughout, some pockets, and a holster where you're going to put in his pistol. And he does have a little bit like a, I don't know what to call this, a skirt, a kilt. I don't know, but it's a soft rubbery plastic. Nice sculpted wrinkles all throughout his pants. He does have the knee rockets, although he doesn't actually have knee rockets. He just has the knee pads that come with the part of the knee rocket. And he does have boots. And then the bomb, not much going on. I mean, is this a good figure? I mean, it looks good so far. And the green looks pretty accurate to how it looks like in the show. And I guess if you have another Boba Fett figure, you could probably switch out accessories. Maybe. But yeah, he does look pretty good. Kind of accurate to how he looks in the show. Now let's move on to his accessories. First and foremost, we get his helmet. His iconic Boba Fett helmet. Which looks really cool. You can see the blaster impact there. His antenna goes down to his visor. The visor looks cool. Some paint scratching there, over there, showing that he's been in battle before. Nice painted stripes all throughout here. One green stripe. Nice little ridge middle here. And yeah, it looks pretty cool. Let's see how it looks like with him on. Okay, when pushing it all the way down, it looks really cool. Yep, that's Boba Fett with a removable helmet. Next, we get his handgun here, which he did use in Boba Fett and in Mando Season 2. Although, why didn't he use it in the original trilogy? I don't know. It's uniquely sculpted, I'll give it that. Now when you get him to grip onto it, it's simple, just push it. There we go, that's how you get him to grip onto his handgun. And holstering it is simple, just slide it in. And there you go, you got Boba Fett holstering his pistol. And next here's his larger rifle. Which in my book, in my Return of the Jedi review, this was a pain to get him to grip onto. But we'll try again here. Come on. Why can't I ever get this right? Yeah, I don't know how to grip this on him. It's shaped weird, but I'll figure it out sooner or later. But it does look really nice. His long rifle looks pretty similar, like how it did in the Return of the Jedi Boba Fett. You see a nice scope on here, a nice stock. Although this was this, like, how does he grip onto it? I don't know. It's weird. And a pretty cool looking barrel. And lastly, we get his jetpack, which he did repaint, and is the rocket removable? Yes, it is. The rocket is removable. His little jetpack nozzles can move. And it's a nice green overall. And the way you put on him is supposed like this. Come on, get in, you. There we go. So it's in nice and secure. So So he could just look like this, put down his visor, look down. Yeah, that's pretty cool. And he looks even cooler with it with his helmet on. Now let's move on to articulation. So he could look up about, not at all, like a little bit. He could look down, not that much either, because of this scarf thing that's getting in the way, side to side. Not much. Side to side here, he can, but he'll end up looking up. Arm movement, he could do a T-pose, less than a T-pose. Oh, wow. He has single jointed elbows. Wrist swivel, kind of, but it's been blocked by this thing. Other hands, wrist swivel. And somewhat of a wrist hinge. Arm movement, he could do a 360. So I guess that's something. Torso articulation, almost non-existent. Like forward, not at all. Back, surprisingly good amount actually. Side to side movement, barely any. I mean, it's an okay amount. Kicking out, he could kick up about this much. He could kick back about this much. Knees, I'm pretty long single joints to expose his knee rocket. So that's fine. Knee swivel, And ankle articulation down this much. Up, not much. And a little bit of ankle rocker. Man, overall, I feel sorry for those of you who paid $31 for this. Is it worth the $31? No. Was it worth the $24 that I got for it on clearance? Maybe a little bit. I mean, it looks good and it's got okay accessories, but it does not justify the deluxe price tag. Not my opinion. I give this a 6.5 out of 10. Mostly because it'll probably just be, just stand there and look cool. That's pretty much it. And how can I grip this thing on it? Just have him grip his pistol. But yeah, I'll give it a 6.5 out of 10 overall. It's not the best figure. And for them charging the $31, thinking that's a deluxe figure, I don't think that's right. But even though I got for clearance for like $24, 6.5 out of 10, not the best, but is it better than the SU Figure Arts one? I don't know. Although I heard the Mayfex Boba Fett's coming out. Am I going to get it? Probably not. I mean, just to stand on your shelf to look cool, I would say that this is just okay. It's just okay for the job. And yeah, that's about it. And I'll see you guys next time.